guys, we're back for a little more testing with the Down for Sound 5-channel LOC. It's the D4S HILOC-51. This is the one with the clip lights on it. We do have the before and after 2-channel O-scope set up on the before the LOC and the signal coming out of the LOC, as well as the voltage before and the voltage coming out. So this is the voltage coming out of the head unit, the speaker wires, and this is the voltage coming out of the RCA right now. So this is the test that I've already shown. Of course, it didn't show that speaker wire voltage coming out of the head unit, and we didn't have the O-scope at that time. But this is on volume 22 right now. The 2.1 that we got before, that's clean. I did want to show y'all a couple of things. If you remember, I had to go down to 22 to be clean because 23 and 24 showed clipping here on the LOC, even though the DD1 shows clean all the way up through volume 24, and then 25 is clipping. But this came on a little early for some reason, if you remember that. But let me show you something. So there's some, I guess, good and bad to this extra testing, but pay attention to the voltages and the sine waves. I'll show you the sine waves a little closer here in a minute. But let's go. This is sitting at volume 22 right now, and this is at 1K, by the way. You can see here. The DD1's telling us what frequency I'm playing. But let's go to volume 23. All right, that's when we get a little bit of clip light right there. Let me turn this off so you can see that. Let me go back to 22 to turn that light off. Okay, and this is 23, 24, it's even brighter. The DD1 still says clean, and then 25. Now we're distortion, 1%. Distortion, and the O-scope is showing a clipped signal on the sine wave. That's what clipping means. If you're not sure about that, that's what clipping means, is that the sine wave is clipped. I'll show you that a little bit closer here in a moment. But here's the cool thing. So let's go back to volume 24. We're still showing clipping here, but I'll tell you this. The DD1 says we're clean. The O-scope says we're clean. We've got 8.8 volts going in to the LOC, and we do now have 3.4 coming out. So that is a better voltage coming out. Keep in mind, this is rated for 4 volts on the output. We're getting 3.4 clean, but not according to here. But let me just say, in my testing off camera, this light is wrong. This light is wrong. This is a clean signal right here. The track started over. This is a clean signal, I'm just telling you, on the DD1 and the O-scope. And those are a lot more accurate than the clip light on this. So if somebody didn't mind turning this light on, they could go up to this point right here and then now get 3.4 volts to their RCAs. It's still not 4, but I can't help but wonder if maybe it would get to 4 if we had more voltage coming in that was clean. And maybe on a stereo that has a factory amplifier, you know, a Bose or some of the factory amplifiers, maybe you would get that. Maybe you would get that stronger voltage coming in that's still clean, and maybe you would reach 4 volts. But I'm going to take the camera out of the holder now and show you, because this is a really nice signal. Unlike the Down for Sound EZ model, the little 2-channel, it still showed a sine wave that didn't match up very well. This one right here, it probably looks like 1 from where the camera is sitting right now. This one matches up extremely well, and that is awesome to see. Let me show y'all that. Let's see here. Okay. Look how well that matches up. Just so you can see it a little bit better, I can separate these two, but let me just do the vertical just to show you. There's the 2, and look, that is a nice clean signal. That's how well they match up. I mean, that's perfect. I'm gonna call that perfect. Let's go down with the purple, which is channel 2. So the yellow, by the way, is the going into the LOC, and the purple is what's coming out of the LOC. So let me go to that volume 25 and show you the clipped signal. There's clipped. Now you see the yellow and the purple are both clipped, and the DD1 is showing clipping. Now we've got 4.2 volts, but it's not clean. So check this out. And we'll go down with the, even though that is a clipped signal, it still matches up extremely well with the sine wave of the input. So this LOC right here, let's go back to volume 24, where we've got a nice signal again. All right, and I'll just say this. These lights are wrong. They're wrong. So if you don't mind turning those lights on for that last click or two, you can still get a good clean signal and a little bit higher RCA voltage. So this LOC is still a lot better than the other one. It's not perfect, but it is a lot better, and it's got some nice features. But there we are again. Nice, pretty signal. Good looking sine wave. Oh yeah, and they match up so good. That one on the EZ model, it was slightly over to the left on the output, and it didn't match up like that. Okay, enough rambling. Just thought you guys might want to see this extra testing like we did with the other model. And there you go. All right. Hey, please consider subscribing, and as always, thanks for watching. All right, and real quick, I should have shown the sine waves zoomed in just a little bit. I think we had it about like that. So let's look at this. This is 40 hertz too, by the way. I didn't really talk about 40 hertz and 1K, but look at that. So that's 24. Let's do volume 25. Now we're clipping. You can see that the signal is clipped off of the top. That's what that means. Look how good that matches up. Let's go to 1K like this. There is a little bit of separation. We'll put it in this other mode. It'll take just a second. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. There's that clip signal of 25. Now this is 1 kilohertz. The very top of the screen right here will show you the frequency. But nah, that still matches up super well. Anyhow, all right, should have shown that earlier with it zoomed in just a little bit more, but thought y'all might want to see that. There it is. Even let's do another clipped signal. There it is, clipped. Okay. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching.